Hey there. So I just started. Well, not started. I guess I'm sort of in the middle of this article. The one reading about Patricia and her mental disability, schizophrenia, and I just had to grab up my phone and start the video right now because something kind of just really hit me hard. Where just in the article. It says you might finally slow yourself putting on those same warped glasses and viewing yourself as others see you. The great danger is that you might undergo the radically devaluing and dehumanizing transformation from being a person to being an illness, from being Patricia to being a schizophrenic or bipolar or multiple whatever. I just I think that's one of our problems in society, and I'm not saying I don't do it as well. We look for approval in every direction and everywhere we go and everything we do, in my opinion. And I mean, our whole world is based around social interactions, but how do we really... We have to care about what other people think in some aspect just due to the fact that we have to live with them. So we need to care about that, but at the same time, if we care too much, then we start to just conform to society's norms and we just start to be a robot. We don't do anything for ourselves. And I think that's a problem. I don't like the idea of labeling people, even though it's a really good way to describe people sometimes. I mean, the joke is stereotypes are true most of the time. That's why they are what they are. Rather than, I guess, labeling someone, I'd rather keep it in mind. But I guess I'm just tired of people kind of like not standing up for themselves, and not even just people in general, maybe myself. I'm tired of myself not standing up for myself, for people who talk shit and just say stupid things, and I just kind of take it and be like, whatever. And I say I don't care, but I know that's not true. So that's something I guess I see inside myself. It's something I need to change, and I need to stop taking on all the labels other people give me, and really make my own label, make it myself, and stand by it, stick to my convictions, and not let people, not necessarily like push me around. Well, sort of push me around, but label me, and I need to start thinking and actually standing up for what I believe in. But yeah, that's just something that hit me really, really hard when I was reading through this article. I guess as it goes on, it seems to talk more about how people labeled her and she almost started to believe everything they were saying. And she seemed like, apparently she was someone who had so many ambitions, and then we diagnosed someone with a single medical term, and then we're just like, oh, well, yeah, you can't do any of this anymore, or that's what we think, just because there's so much negative connotation around like certain medical terms like schizophrenia or bipolar disorder, multiple personality disorder, whatever. In fact, actually, my dad has multiple personality disorder. He goes to therapy fairly often for it, and I think the disorders in general are just blown way out of proportion. My dad is a great guy. He'd be one of the nicest guys you would ever meet. He'd do anything he can to help you out. And once you tag on that label of multiple personality disorder, people just seem to kind of like drift away from him a little more, or just not want to be around him necessarily as much because they're like scared. And I just don't think people should be at all, because that's not what... A single characteristic of someone does not define them. And I guess we've been talking about that in class as well. A single characteristic of myself doesn't define me as a whole person, or like other people we were talking about in class. Just because someone is gay or bisexual or whatever, it doesn't define them as a whole person. It may be something unique about them that separates them from the other people in society, like a lot of other people in society, but it doesn't define them as a person. And we need to stop like defining people just based off the small little things we see different in them versus what we see in ourselves. So yeah, I guess I'm just, yeah, that's the end of my rant, I guess, of society and the ways we think and how they're not right. Yeah, so thank you very much. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the video.